Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-6. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, or promote yourself, your business, your special event, etc. I always forget to move my keyboard. Moving my keyboard to the side, grabbing my iPad here, and starting out with the word page, which is the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state governments. So go up and down the page, see what pertains to you. Go ahead and sign up. And you might even find a place or two to volunteer at if that's what you're looking for. Okay, now the Durham County Libraries, with it being Friday, they're all closing at 6 today. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. And of course, Bragtown is not open on the weekend. And let's see. Like I said, I just invite you to go up and down the page. Now, usually I check the Durham Tech Small Business Center, but with it being a Friday, that means there are no classes being offered across the state online. So I'll skip that. In fact, let me just go right on over to the health page, to your health. I'm going to let you explore the Skywriter on your own time because I don't like for the show to go on and on. Very often I talk for like a half hour at a time. I want to cut it short just a bit because that's taking up, I think, too much of your time when you're busy, trying to squeeze in having a sandwich or whatever during your lunch hour. So let me just continue by going to the health page very quickly. And let me see first if there are any blood drives you need to know about because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So the American Red Cross, let's see when their next blood drive is. Okay, their next blood drive is today, going on right now. Okay, so they have a crew over there at Jersey Mike's, 3219 Watkins Road. And if I'm not mistaken, that's right off of 15501 over there by the Home Depot. I think that's the one, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it says here to look for the bus, and you'll know you're in the right spot. Now, tomorrow, they'll have a crew over at the World Overcomers Church, 2933 South Miami Boulevard from 9 tomorrow until 2. And let's check with Blood Connection. Let's see. Okay, they will be at Fendall Farms Clubhouse, 1420 Fendall Farms Parkway. That's going to be tomorrow now, from 9 until 2. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Today's Friday. Yeah, the Health Equipment Loan Program. They're going to be open in just a few minutes, maybe in about 50 minutes. So the Health Equipment Loan Program, also known as HELP, they're run by the county, by Project Access. They accept donations of things like wheelchairs and canes, walkers, that sort of thing. So you make that donation, and then they'll clean it up and repair as necessary. And then they turn around and they loan them out for 90 days at a time to people who might otherwise not be able to afford them. So this is great for people who don't have insurance and just don't have the cash. So it's really great. So they're open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 to 5. And their location is 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. So they're on the ground level. Got their phone number right there. I've got their website right there, and even a little video where it's explained to you how they operate. Okay, now I'm going to go to the top of the health page, the To-Your Health page, and see if there are any health events we need to know about. Let's see, today's what, the 6th? Okay. Oh, well, tomorrow, though, wait a minute. Sunday, the LGBTQ plus New Parents Group will be meeting on Sunday from 10 until 11:30, and They'll be meeting at the Emerald Doulas office. It's over there, not too far from the Target, at 5317 Highgate Drive, Suite 115. So it's a safe space to discuss plans for pregnancies, working on your conception plans, or adopting, fostering, however you want to become a parent. So it's really a great way to meet with others, get some tips, get some pointers, share some information, get some resources for starting a family. It's really nice. It's a free event. You don't even have to register. And just in case someone there is pregnant and playing it really super safe, just have a mask just ready, at the ready, just in case you're asked to put it on. But for the most part, you just go there from 10 o'clock until 11:30, have a nice meeting, and get a head start on starting your new family. Now, not tomorrow, but Sunday. All righty, let's see, let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. Free parking, free membership, free activities. So let's see, today is Friday. Let me make sure that it's free. Yeah, I guess it kind of feels like a Friday. Okay. So let's see. Oh, movies, right. They have the Friday matinee starting at 12:30. So if you could zip over there real quick, you can get some free popcorn, get comfortable, and watch the movie called Something's Gotta Give. Don't I've never heard of this one. Um, but if you happen to know what it's about, put it in the comments below. But it's called Something's Gotta Give, and it starts in 20 minutes at 12:30. Okay. Oh, that's not the only thing happening. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Bingo size at 1 o'clock. Okay. As playing bingo plus exercise, all in one. And then at 1:30, you can get help with your technology. So if you got a new or old iPhone or iPad or what do you call those, Android phone or whatever that was gifted to you perhaps and you weren't told how to use it, go to Duke Connect Tech, and that's going to be today, the Durham Center for Senior Life, downstairs from 1:30 until 3. Don't forget to bring your gear, your watch, your phone, your tablet, whatever it is you need to learn how to use, and you can get some pointers one-on-one. Okay, let me check for special events. Let's see. Okay, that already happened. Oh, at 1:30, the Pride Month celebration starts in the activity room. So from 1:30 until 3, senior members of the LGBT plus community can bring guests and celebrate with trivia quizzes and cold mocktails. There you go. So that's going to be at 1:30 starting today, the Pride Month celebration. All righty, let's see. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, let me tell you about this that's going to happen on Monday at noon. The Heal, Grow, Go Wellness presents ABCs of LGBTQ. That's going to be a sort of like a workshop or whatever. So that's going to be on Monday at noon. So I don't want to announce it during Monday's show at noon because then you'll miss it. So I'm announcing it now. So Monday at noon, in the volunteer room, health counselor Helen Svoboda Barber, she'll be explaining LGBTQIA plus terms. Also, she'll be sharing information about gender and sexuality, and will also answer basic questions that can help you better understand your grandchildren or other loved ones, so you can get an understanding of what they're going through, what they're dealing with. So that's going to be Monday at noon, from noon until 1. And it looks like here you don't have to register. All righty, let's go to the Let's Go page and see what is indeed happening in terms of the. Wait. It's a little slow today. There we are. Okay. Clicking on Let's Go, the calendar of events page. Okay. Scrolling down to June 6th. Let's see. Still scrolling. There's a lot here. I have comments here. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I got caught up with my show. William M. Andrews says, "Good afternoon, Durham." Indeed, good afternoon. And William M. Andrews is saying also, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. It's a beautiful day indeed. Scopy's here. Scopy Mosley's here saying, "Oh, Jack Nicholson. Okay, so that means it's going to be a quirky movie, I'll bet." Scopy's saying that Jack Nicholson is in Something's Got to Give, the movie that they're showing in 15 minutes now at the Durham Center for Senior Life. So if it's got Jack Nicholson, I know it's going to be probably number one, a good movie, and probably number two, a quirky movie, because he is a quirky actor. He's good though. He's intense. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Let's see. Oh, still scrolling down to 6. Okay, that already happened. That already happened. This is happening now at the Glass Street. They're hosting the Friday co-working and networking social from noon until 5. So they already started. So basically, you're taking your laptop. You're enjoying their fast Wi Fi. But this is for freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers who are usually working in isolation. Maybe they're a little tired of being by themselves all the time. So, this is a good way to work around other people. You're not working with them, but you're working around them. And so, from noon until 4, you're doing your usual work. And then from 4 until 5, you're meeting your new co-workers, you're hanging out, you're making new friends. You might find that somebody's doing the same thing you're doing. Maybe you can collaborate or form a partnership or whatever. But in any case, it's a social event. So it's going to be today. It's going on right now, in fact, at the downtown Glass Jug Beer Lab. You know, there's two of them. This is the one that's downtown. And Roxanne is saying, hey, so if you need to learn about epilepsy, follow Roxanne Davenport because she knows. And she has a show. In fact, she has a YouTube channel. Seizure, what's it? Wait a minute. Seizure the Day NC. That's the YouTube channel. So if you need to learn about epilepsy and you just want to see some really, really interesting interviews with super interesting people, yeah, follow Roxanne and watch her show. Okay, let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant from 3 until 6. They're giving away free meals to people who are in need. They're located at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They're right next door to W.D. Hill. And again, this will be from 3 until 6. They do this every weekday. Senior guitarist Stephen Munoz, he will be leading LOJO, which stands for Log Off, Jam On. In other words, uh, put the phone down, grab your musical instrument, hop on stage with Mr. Munoz, and play some music. Now, I've seen him doing some really nice R&B during COVID on Facebook, so I haven't seen him since. I need to go to. Oh, wait a minute! I did go to Lojo once. That's right, and somebody showed up with a musical instrument I have never even seen before. You never know who's going to show up. Sometimes I think maybe people just want to show off a little bit because this musical instrument, it was one of those European instruments that you see in like in old movies where you turn the handle and it makes music. That's what the person had. I don't know what it's called, but it was really cool. Anyway, even if you don't want to play music and you just want to enjoy yourself, it's totally free. It's an outdoor venue at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. And it's from 5:30 until 8:30. So you're just sitting there enjoying some nice music. You don't have to join in if you don't want to. They do have restaurants there, so if you get hungry, you can make a little purchase. You can buy some dinner, maybe even a beverage or two. Okay. Dancing with Jitterbug will be held at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue. This is where you get to learn the line dances. And I'm sure you'll need to learn boots on the ground because you will be out of place if you go to a family reunion and you don't know that. You've got to learn boots on the ground. That's just the way it is. I mean, you have to learn it. I mean, if you're gonna get out there and dance, you can't be caught flat-footed not knowing boots on the ground. So There you go. And some of these instructors, these line dance instructors, are also selling the fans. So if you're trying to figure out where do I get a fan, ask your teacher. They'll probably got it on sale. Okay. Let's see. The Tobacco Road Tours, they're hosting the Durham Dark and Mysterious Ghost Tour. That's going to be this evening from 7:30 until 9:15. They're going to be meeting at Major the Bull in CCB Plaza this evening at 7:30. So it's a 1.5 mile walking tour. Oh, by the way, you have to be at least age 8. They don't want you to bring the tiny kids because this might be a little intense for the super young. So basically, I guess you're going to tour places where ghosts have been spotted. I didn't know Durham had ghosts, but you will definitely find out by taking this little walking tour. I shouldn't say little; it's 1.5 miles. So you'll be stopping off at the Bull Durham Factory, the Crest Store Building, Devil's Teacher. I don't know where that is. Okay. Hotel Malborn. I've heard of that one. That was on Roxborough, on Main Street near Roxborough, I think. The Snow Building, of course, you know the Snow Building, and the Liggett Myers Factory. Okay, so tickets are 2016 for young people ages 8 to 14, and like I said, no one under 8. Now, this is what you've been waiting for if you love live music. You know, Durham Central Park on First Fridays, they have the Playlist Concert Series. It's a live music series. It's free. People don't. Some people just go. They don't even care who's playing. But let me tell you who's playing: the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. I know you've heard of them. They play great music from New Orleans. So the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, they're going to be here in Durham, Durham Central Park. Roxanne might even want to drive all the way from where she is near Winston-Salem. So, hey, this is definitely worth the drive. So the well, here's how it goes. So WNCU 90.7 FM, they started off first with DJ Travis at 7 o'clock. And then the concert starts at 7:30, and then after the concert, DJ Travis. And the music is live streamed. So if you can't go, if you simply can't go, maybe you're babysitting and you just can't make it, or for whatever reason, you can listen to it on WNCU 90.7 FM. Okay, so after the concert, rather, DJ Travis comes back, and then he hosts a dance party. So you know you want to go. It's free. So don't forget to bring some money, even though it's free, especially if you have kids with you, because when they see the food trucks, of course, they're going to get hungry. So they're going to have vendors there as well. So you might want to bring your lawn chair. Now, if you bring a blanket, it rained yesterday and it really did come down. So you might want to have a plastic tarp. Get one of those dollar tarps from like Walmart, Dollar Tree. What's that other place? Oh, Harbor Freight. So get a tarp, and then you can put your blanket on top. I don't want you to sit and get all wet and frustrated. And like I said, bring a few dollars, and also keep in mind that if you're going to have tiny kids with you, if you haven't been to Durham Central Park lately, they do have a playground, and they have these animals that they can climb on, and they change the whole outlook of the park. And I heard that they're going to be making even more improvements this year or next year. So stay tuned for that. So, Roxanne is saying, oh, she used to line dance. You don't line dance anymore? Okay, used to line dance. It's a great workout. It is indeed. There you go. I wonder, Roxanne, do you know boots on the ground? You gotta know. You gotta learn it if you don't know it. Okay. Now, here's what's happening tomorrow morning. June Cars and Coffee at Road Scholars, 5425 Page Road. Usually this is where people go and they pop the hoods of cars and you ooh and ah at all the innards, the cables, and the carburetors or whatever they like looking at, car enthusiasts. So the featured car or cars tomorrow will be Corvettes. Now I know about Corvettes because I remember I had a neighbor back home with a Stingray. We just thought that was the coolest car. Of course, the Thunderbird is the coolest classic car. But anyway, the Corvette, you can see Corvettes as well as Road Scholars Specialty, which they're custom restored Porsches. Free admission, and it's tomorrow at 5425 Page Road from 8 until 11. And sometimes they have like little, tidbits to eat there, little breakfast bites, so to speak. Now, the Durham Farmers Market, that's in Durham Central Park, downtown, 501 Foster Street from 8 until noon. I didn't mention when it comes to the concert, you can park for the concert and also for the farmers market on Morris Street. So go just west and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. Okay, so that's going to be from 8 until noon tomorrow. The South Durham Farmers Market, also 8 until noon at Hub RTP, 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54 from 8 until noon also. Now, at both of these farmers markets, if you're on SNAP EBT, do not shop until you shop or stop at the manager's table. The reason why is because you can double your money. Maybe you plan to spend $10. You can get $20 worth of food. So if you're on SNAP EBT, don't shop until you be sure you stop at the manager's table. I said I was going to try to keep my show less than a half hour. Anyway, let me just continue. So if you're on SNAP EBT, stop by and double your money. Okay. Let's see. Also happening tomorrow, real quick, DJ Shazad will be playing groovy, upbeat music at Boxyard RTP. Again, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Free, totally free. Relax, listen to some great music tomorrow from 11:30 until 2:30. And of course, like I said, there's restaurants all around. So if you get hungry, you can always make a little purchase. The North Durham Farmers Market is running tomorrow at the Soul Sanctuary, 1016 Old Oxford Road, from noon until 4. Now, I remind you about that tomorrow during Bow City Hangout, which starts at 10. Now, I'm trying to rush now that I realize I've talked so darn much. I wanted to cut my show like in half because I feel a little, I don't want to say self-conscious. How can I put it? Conscious of the fact that I'm taking up a lot of your time, and I just really, I don't want to like feel bad about it, but I don't want to waste all your time. Anyway, let me do the weather, and let me know if you think I'm not talking too much. Let me know. I'm only guessing. I'm just guessing. So let's do the weather real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay. It is 81 fabulous disease. 81 fabulous degrees right now. It's 81. The sun is out. It's beautiful. It's not too hot. I just went outside and opened my car windows because I don't have air conditioning in my car or my house. But anyway, it's 81. It's sunny. It's going all the way up to 87. I'm here for that. I love hot weather. Let's see. Are we getting sunny weather sunny day all day? Yes, it's going to be sunny all day. Sunset at 8:30. Cloudy tonight though because it looks like we're going. Oh no. We can't get rain tomorrow and Sunday. Oh no. So Saturday thunderstorms. Okay. Saturday thunderstorms, 55%, but it's going up to 87, so there's that. And then Sunday is going up to 84 with a 69% chance of rain. Oh no, because there's a festival happening on Sunday. Oh no. Okay, it's going to rain all next week. Let's enjoy today because today's a beautiful day going up to 87, total sun. So, oh wait, what's Roxanne is saying? Oh, questions. Scopy is asking, how's your backyard pond going? And I don't mind more than 30 minutes. Oh, thank you. Okay. really helps me plan the weekend. Oh, thank you, Scopy. Oh my goodness. As far as my backyard, so what I've been doing is developing areas of my backyard to tame because I'm reclaiming my backyard. So I'm putting down like barriers, weed barriers in certain areas. And I haven't resumed digging out the pond yet. That's they're waiting for me to restart that. But what I've been doing is taking like fabric and garden staples and just setting aside areas in my backyard where I'm going to develop like planting beds and like I said my pond area. And I also have an area set aside. I've seen on YouTube's pictures of old bikes where people have painted old bikes to protect them, from getting rusty, and then make putting like flower baskets on them. And I have my uncle's old bike, and it's sitting in the shed. It's from the 1930s. It has a Durham license plate on it. It's one of those big, bulky bikes. I can tell it used to be red. It's kind of brownish now because after all, it's almost 100 years old. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint it and then spray paint the spokes. I don't want it to get all rusty, and and find a couple of flower baskets to put on. So I set aside part of my backyard for that. So I put some fabric down so that when I paint my uncle's bike, I can't think of what else to do with an old nearly 100-year-old bike, and I figure that's the best way to honor my uncle by having his bike sit there. And I'm sure he used to probably do things like deliver newspapers and stuff like that. So anyway, it's a great way to remember Uncle John. I've also been reclaiming my side yards as well. I don't have a sidewalk, and so it was real muddy trying to go around the house to the back. So I had a little sidewalk that I built out of wood when we moved in. Let's see, we moved here. It'll be about not 20 years, well, almost 20 years. So that would pretty much rot it away. And so I'm making a new sidewalk for the side of my house. I'm working on that as well. I'm also trying to figure out my front yard. As I'm doing a lot, Scopy. I'm doing a lot. I'm reclaiming the outdoors and trying to make it beautiful again. Because when we first moved, I'm saying we because I moved here with my aunt who has passed on. But yeah, when we first moved here, people would always ask, "Oh, that's your house, the one with all the flowers." So I want them to say that again. I want my house to be the. Now I have a neighbor, a relatively new neighbor on the corner, Cap Street, Caps and Bacon. I don't think I can compete with her because she has like retaining walls and all. I mean, she did it up. Her yard is, mm. So mine's going to remain flat. I won't be able to build all these different features that she's built, but she doesn't have a pond. I have a pond. So there you go. And let's see. So I think Roxanne said something. So Roxanne said, running close to 12:30, but do you want to hear haunted house stories? Do I want to hear haunted house stories? Yeah, but not today because I have to go. But next time you come on the show, Roxanne, you have a haunted house story? Wow. Okay. Let's remember that because that sounds really interesting. My granddad told me of a couple of haunted stories. So I have two haunted house stories of my own. Well, passed down from my granddad. But anyway, let me let you go so you can enjoy your afternoon. Let's see if the temperature has moved up to 82 yet. Let's see. Still 81, but moving up to 87. And still sunny. Again, tomorrow's going to be 87 with thunderstorms. And with that, have a beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10 because tomorrow is Saturday. So I'll be going through the Let's Go page only tomorrow at 10. And with that, ciao for now. Oh, wait. Roxanne has 3 stories. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about that next time for sure. Have a good weekend indeed. Thank you, Roxanne. So again, I say ciao for now.